Well, the Supreme Court has extended its interim stay on the Uttar Pradesh government's directive ordering eateries along the Kanwar Yatra route to display the names of their owners and the staff. This stay will continue till the next hearing on the 5th of August. During the hearing, the UP government argued that the Supreme Court issued the stay order ex parte without considering their side of the case. They insisted that their actions were in line with the existing laws of the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India that mandate the display of the owners' names. They also emphasized the need to respect the preferences of the Kanwar pilgrims. But the top court questioned the sudden enforcement of this order this year and claimed that if such regulations are mandated by law, they should be enforced across the country. The Supreme Court, in fact, declared that no one can be forced to display the owner's name. The court also called for responses from the Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh as well as the Delhi governments on the matter.
The Honorable Supreme Court said that in my last paragraph, we have made very clear that the administration cannot enforce this order. But if the shopkeepers choose to display their names and name of their employees, they are free to do that, because my order will not come in their way. This is what exactly the council, senior counsel for the state of UP and myself also submitted before the Honorable Court, that the order which is issued is in the shape of advisory, not in the shape of direction. Number one. Number two, they also said that this order has force of central legislation.
Well, before hearing in the Supreme Court, the Uttar Pradesh government had filed an affidavit challenging the interim stay on in the order. The state government claimed that this order was essential for maintaining peace and transparency. The UP government had mentioned that the order was implemented in response to complaints from Kanwarias. In fact, the affidavit also claimed that the rule applied to all communities and was intended to prevent any disruptions. The state government also clarified that there was no ban on trade except for the sale of non-vegetarian food items. Let's go across to senior news editor Bhavtosh Singh joining us on the broadcast to break down this affidavit that was filed in the Supreme Court. So Bhavtosh, previously when the interim stay had been ordered by the Supreme Court, it had not taken the response of Uttar Pradesh. Today, the state government filed an affidavit and continued to defend its stand. Take us through the details of the affidavit and what happened in the top court.
Well, as far as the Supreme Court is concerned, it extended the stay that was given in the last hearing around 3-4 days back. And the UP government last evening had filed an affidavit claiming that the order that it had passed around 15 days back is a legal order. And in the court, UP government was represented by a senior advocate, Mukul Rohatgi, former Attorney General. He in fact said that there is a central law that whatever order they had passed is not illegal, to which Justice Roy asked what is the central law? Has this order been applied across the country? If it actually been passed across the country, then Mr. Rohatgi should give the details of such an order. Mr. Rohatgi then said that the order that was given by the UP government, it was given to maintain law and order in the state, that Kanwarias should be aware of the fact that certain premises or certain eateries were owned by Hindus or by Muslims. Now, Mr. Singhvi said that such an order has not ever been passed in past 60 years or in 70 years. Now, there were certain interveners who in fact said that Kanwarias are within the rights to know which eateries are owned by Hindus or Muslims. Justice Roy, after hearing both the sides, said that affidavit should be filed by other parties. And he also, in fact, pointed out that UP government filed this affidavit very late in the day. In fact, they filed this affidavit at around 11:15 last night, and the Supreme Court could not go through such an affidavit. And that is the reason why this order of the Supreme Court, which was passed last 3 or 4 days back, in fact on Monday, would be maintained, and no establishment would be forced to give details of the owner of the eatery, and whatever order has been passed by the Supreme Court will be maintained.
Okay, all right. So the interim stay is going to continue. Bhavtosh, thank you for joining us with those details. Let's shift our attention to the politics also that's playing out over the matter. The Congress party has hit out at the BJP, saying that the Kanwar Yatra order on eateries is divisive. The Congress party also said that they want the top court to put a permanent stay on Yogi government's order. Listen in.
ये बात सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार की दलील जाएगी, लेकिन मैं मानता हूं ये समाज के लिए विभाजनकारी आदेश था, ये संविधान की मंशा के खिलाफ था और इसीलिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने उस पर अंतरिम रोक लगाई है। प्रकरण कुछ है जो अंतरिम स्थगन आदेश है वही निर्णय बनेगा।
BJP has filed a reply where it's trying to justify what it had done. Let the court decide, because there's no point of my saying anything about it. But I know for sure that you can bring restrictions, or you can talk of transparency in the name of food safety, in the name of hygiene, in the name of public order. But this is only giving names to fruit vendors and small people. Now, I don't think this has any factor of hygiene or safety. It's only a divisive politics.
The BJP, however, claims that this order is just for maintaining harmony and has nothing to do with any community.
ये हमेशा हम लोग ध्यान रखते हैं कि कोई ऐसी चीज ना हो जाए, कोई ऐसा संगठन उसमें ऐसा ना कर दे जिससे कांवड़ियों पर कुछ हो, और अगर कुछ हो जाएगा तो सांप्रदायिक दंगे से कोई रोक नहीं सकता। तो इसलिए जो व्यवस्था की गई है कानून व्यवस्था के लिए था ये, इसमें कोई धर्म और जाति की बात नहीं थी। मैं योगी सरकार, उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार के जो एफिडेविट है, उन्होंने शपथ पत्र दिया है, उसकी मैं सराहना करता हूँ।
Let's go across to my colleague Tejshri joining us on the broadcast with the details. Tejshri, you've been reporting from some of the eateries that had started displaying the names in Muzaffarnagar where the entire controversy began. What is their stand now? The Supreme Court continues the interim stay on the order.
Well, yes, there are many BJP leaders, in fact, who are still justifying the reason that has been submitted by the Uttar Pradesh government. And in fact, in that particular reply to the Supreme Court, the Uttar Pradesh government has told so as to why this order was implemented. But now Supreme Court has said that they will continue to put a stay on that particular interim order that was passed few days back, that is last week. And in fact, still, if we see, I am reporting from Muzaffarnagar, and these are the visuals we are giving you from this particular from all these food shops and eateries. And in fact, we'll also try to speak to few people who are here, but as of now it seems to be an isolated area because not much Kavadi Yatris are present over here. Still, we'll speak to the dhaba owner of this particular restaurant, that is Kadir Restaurant, whose name they have also displayed the names of the people who have been working here. And in fact, we'll speak to him. ये बताइए, आप ही का ढाबा है?
जी हाँ, हमारा ही है।
अच्छा, अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बोल दिया है कि यहाँ पर नाम लगाना जरूरी नहीं है, इसे आप कैसे देखते हैं? इस फैसले का स्वागत करते हैं?
नाम लगाना जरूरी है, हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं। हमारा नाम 12 साल से कादिर है।
नहीं, लेकिन आपने अभी अपने बोर्ड पे जो कर्मचारी काम करते हैं उनका भी नाम आपने लगाया हुआ है अब, लेकिन ये लगाना जरूरी नहीं है। पहले जरूरी था, पुलिस प्रशासन आकर बोल के आता कि जरूरी है, लेकिन अब जरूरी
हमने लगा रखा, हमने हटाया ही नहीं। जिसकी मर्जी आएगा, जिसकी नहीं मर्जी वो नहीं आने। फर्क नहीं पड़ा हमारे पास। नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है जी, हम तो इस तरह से रहने, हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
कुछ लोगों का कहना था कि इस तरह से नाम लगाने से कहीं ना कहीं कई सारे लोगों की जो भावनाएं हैं वो आहत होती है, तो ये नहीं लगाना चाहिए था नाम। जिसको जिस शॉप में आना है आए।
हाँ, जिसकी मर्जी है वो नाम देख का होगा। फिर नाम गलत लिखो रखे, फिर पेटीएम पे पैसे करे, फिर मुस्लिम दिखे, मतलब ठेस पहुंचे आदमी को। इसलिए साफ लिखा हुआ है कादिर रेस्टोरेंट, जिसकी मर्जी वो आएगा। अल्लाह का शुक्र, सब आए, हिंदू मुस्लिम सब आए हमारे पास। 12 साल से दुकान है हमारी।
इससे कुछ फर्क पड़ रहा है आपको? लगता है लोग आ रहे हैं, कम हो रहे हैं, आप ज्यादा आ रहे हैं?
नहीं, इससे कोई फर्क नहीं। अभी तो रोड बंद है, रोड खुलने के बाद पता लगेगा।
These are the people who are saying that they have no problem. However, there are many restaurant owners who also said that in fact they are welcoming Supreme Court decision, and they are also saying that it was just to create a religious divide. However, you see the name of all these people who have been working over here. We are here at Mohammad Hadi Tea Stall. Keep on showing the visuals there. The name of the owner of this particular dhaba still continues to be there, and we'll speak to the owner of the dhaba itself. ये बताइए, आप कैसे देखते हैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले को, जो बोला गया है कि जरूरी नहीं है नाम लगाना?
जी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला सही है, बिल्कुल।
आप आपको लगता है कि ऐसा जरूरी नहीं होना चाहिए कि हर दुकान पे ओनर का नाम हो?
ना, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं होना चाहिए कि नाम होना चाहिए।
अच्छा, ऐसा
जी, ये हिंदुस्तान है, इसमें हिंदू मुस्लिम सब भाई हैं, इसी वजह से कोई नाम नहीं होना चाहिए।
आप फैसले का स्वागत?
जी, कोई पहचान ना होनी चाहिए, फैसले का स्वागत करते हैं।
अच्छा, ये बताइए कि अभी ये आपने नाम लगाए हैं कि कौन कौन यहाँ पर काम करता है, तो अब तो जरूरी नहीं है लगाना, इसे हटाएंगे आप?
अभी प्रशासन ने कहा नहीं हमें इसे हटाने के लिए, जैसे पहले बोला था ना इसे लगाने के लिए, अभी कोई आया नहीं, इसीलिए हम कावड़ बाद हटाएंगे इसे।
कावड़ के बाद?
जी।
कितने समय से लगा हुआ है
ये तो अभी कावड़ से पहले ही लगा है मैडम।
कावड़ यात्रा से पहले, क्योंकि रूट यही यात्रियों का इसलिए लगा है।
जी जी जी,
अच्छा, लेकिन यदि प्रशासन बोलता है तो आप इसे हटा देंगे?
इसे भी हटा देंगे फिर हम।
So they say that they will be removing as soon as the administration personally informs them that there is no compulsion to put the name. Again, I'll show you this particular stall. That is the Shamim Saifi tea stall. Interestingly, what we have been also told is that Shamim has a co-owner Nikhil, and people along with him are Rakesh, Deepak and Shetan, and in fact he also changed the workers, his staff, while this order was rolled out in panic so as to avoid any kind of situation. So yes, these are all the situations that we are showing you, are in fact reporting from all the several eatery shops from the dhabas of Muzaffarnagar, where people are still displaying the nameplates. But however, there are many shops in fact who have also removed the nameplate. Also, we'll talk to this particular dhaba owner, that is Shri Balaji Tea Canteen, and here it displays name Narendra, Pravinder and Devraj. इस ढाबे के ओनर से हम बात करेंगे। भाई साहब, आप खड़े हो जाएं। So they are the people over here who in fact have still displayed the name, and in fact not just one but multiple eatery shops have these particular names. Some have started removing and some have continued to display the name. आप इस तरफ आइए, बताइए आपको सही लगता है कि इस तरह से ढाबे पे नाम होना चाहिए, नहीं होना चाहिए?
नहीं होना चाहिए, क्या दिक्कत है इसमें ना होने से?
होना चाहिए, पता चलना चाहिए कि किसका क्या ढाबा
होना चाहिए।
क्यों?
क्योंकि हिंदू धर्म के नाम का उपयोग कर रहे हैं बहुत लोग।
अच्छा।
हाँ, इधर सिवा पंजाबी टूरिस्ट ढाबा के नाम से मोमदन चला रहा है।
तो आप ये रहने देंगे? अब
रहने देंगे हम।
लगे रहने। आपको लगता है कावड़ यात्री आ रहे हैं इससे आपके पास?
नहीं, यहाँ से रास्ता बंद गया हुआ है।
अच्छा, फिलहाल के लिए बंद है। पहले आ रहे थे?
हाँ, पहले आ रहे थे।
पहले भीड़ थी आपकी?
हाँ, भीड़ थी।
Okay, so this particular eatery shop, Shri Balaji Canteen, who displays the name of the owner and the workers, they say that it does affect, and in fact this should continue so as to people could identify where they have to go and where they have not to go. But as Supreme Court has said that this is not compulsory, so it depends on them whether they have to display the name of the owner and the people working there or not.